Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Miss K. I am here today with another makeup video. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button as well as the notification so that you do not miss any of my upcoming uploads. And with that being said, let's just jump right into this video. So I've been pretty busy here lately. I've been trying, like I said, trying to grow my channel. And for the first thing that I did, I got my Instagram up, my Facebook is up, as well as my Twitter. So I will make sure that I leave the information down below, and you guys make sure that you go check that out so that you can keep up with me. I wanted to kind of touch on what my experience has been so far on YouTube. I'll start out by saying that I am still a novice when it comes down to makeup, but I enjoy doing my makeup. So I have been watching YouTube for quite some time, and I have a couple of my favorite YouTubers that I really like, and I was contemplating as to whether or not it was something that I wanted to do, because again, I didn't wear makeup in high school. I think the rule in my house was we could start wearing makeup once we turned 16. I'm just trying to conceal my birthmark. I don't know if you guys had ever noticed that before. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just really depends on my mood and how I'm feeling. But anyway, in my household, the rule was once you turn 16, you can wear makeup. That was not that big of a deal to me once I did turn 16, because I had other things going on in my life, like trying to get to school on time. Joke. But I didn't have time for makeup. So it wasn't until I got older that I decided I would even just try. And once I first started out, it was simply a little bit of eyeliner with a little bit of mascara. And I was running out the door trying to get ready for work. So that was not like at the top of my list of things to do. So I don't even remember who introduced me to YouTube, but I started watching some YouTube videos, and I was just like, oh, okay, maybe this is something that I can do in terms of applying my makeup. That's what it started out as. And something that I learned rather quickly was that makeup, one, is expensive. Number two, it can become addictive. And lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. I really started liking the makeup, except for I had a little problem. It was taking me forever to take and get it done. And I was like, well, there has to be a trick to this. I just haven't figured out what that trick is just yet. So I kept watching YouTube videos and kept practicing and practicing, which is one thing that I will definitely say, practice makes perfect. There are no right ways to do makeup. It's all about you, your personal expression, and what it is that you like. So I continued to try doing my makeup, and it was just looking prettier and prettier. And I was like, wow, this is cool. Because again, I waited a long time before I started wearing makeup. I mean, I had my hang-ups. Like, one thing is I was fearful that my skin would break out. So before I do anything, I'm always going to research what it is that I'm doing, and you know, wanting to make sure that I'm going to do it correctly. So I watched Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, Tiara Walker, Quisha J, Chic Natural. Watched a whole lot of different beauty bloggers, and I paid attention, and I want to say it was probably Beautiful Brown Baby Doll that did a review on, I want to say it was Vanity Planet. I think that's what it was. And she just showed, you know, how to keep your skin healthy and clean when you're not wearing the makeup. And I was like, oh, okay, I can do this. So I made sure that I bought that Vanity Planet system, which I think I did a review on it, and I really do like it a lot. I mean, it's really something that I utilize. And I was just like, wanting to make sure that my skin stayed healthy. I didn't have any breakouts, which I didn't. By the grace of God, I haven't. But I make sure, you know, that I clean my skin every day. I never sleep in my makeup. I don't care how tired I am. And one thing that I did learn with the Vanity Planet system is I used makeup wipes to take my makeup off. And indeed, it looked like it was, you know, off and everything was good. When I started using that system, that's when I saw all of the stuff that was left behind that did not get cleaned up with just that makeup wipe. So I was very grateful that I saw that, and that it's something that I incorporated into what I'm doing. I'm still not where I want to be with my makeup, but it's still, you know, I'm a work in progress. I'm learning, and every day I discover something new, different, and I like the end results. So that has been a nice experience for me. In terms of getting into YouTube, I was very hesitant because I am a bit of a perfectionist. And part of the problem with being a perfectionist is you're not going to get everything the way that you want all the time. And that was something that I had to learn, and it was very hard for me to learn. But I definitely researched what I needed to do prior to starting. So I think part of the problem, people think that doing YouTube is really easy, and which is not. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work because you want to have great content. You want to make sure that your videos come out great, and that's part of what my problem was. I think the hardest thing for me to do was just to make the first video, because I was so hard on myself, like, how's this gonna look, how's that gonna look, and comparing myself to other people, which was totally wrong on my part, on the basis of people that I was trying to compare myself to. They have been doing this for a very, very long time, and you know, unfortunately, we look at it at YouTube like, oh, I can do that. That's easy. But it's a lot of work. It's more work than people realize that it is. Again, people don't realize all of the work that goes into YouTube. Now, lucky for me, I buy a lot of stuff. I don't know if that's lucky for me or not, but I buy a lot of stuff. And one thing that I had purchased a number of was wigs, which is something else that I got from looking at YouTube, because I think I have stated before that I am natural. And part of the problem with me with being natural is that a lot of times I don't want to do my own hair. I'm not that confident and comfortable with doing my own natural hair. I've tried braid outs and twist outs, and I've had more failures than success stories. And so that becomes frustrating over time. So I don't even remember who my first person that I was watching, but they did wig reviews, and I was like, oh my goodness, they have some really, really cute wigs out here. Because before I started wearing wigs, I was doing sew-ins, and that was very time consuming in itself, and I didn't want to always be confined to a sew-in. So once, I don't remember who it was again, but once I discovered her channel and discovered the beauty with wigs, I was like, oh, I'm on to something now. I'm definitely on to something. So that started with the wigs. So I had purchased a number of them, and I have to get my little self together. I know I do, but I purchased a number of them, and I was still in the process of deciding if I wanted to do YouTube videos. So I had that to review, which was a good thing for me, because you know, in the beginning you don't get sponsorships, you don't have people sending you things, so it's kind of like, okay, what is your content going to be on? What are you going to do? And with that being said, I know I told you guys earlier that I had set up my Instagram. Something that we have to be careful with is scammers. I had someone to reach out to me about a collaboration, saying that I fit their brand and yada yada yada, fill out this information. So again, I research everything, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was pretty excited, but after reviewing it, and very, very grateful, a young lady, actually a couple young ladies, did reviews, YouTube reviews on this particular company, saying that they were being scammed, meaning they were telling you that they were going to send you the product. However, they wanted you to take and use a code to get the items 50% off, and basically it just was not what they said it was. So I was just very grateful and feeling like, okay, I've dodged a bullet on that one, because I could have very easily, you know, fallen for it, and excited because I am a small YouTuber, thinking that I had someone who wanted to do a collaboration, and that wasn't the case at all. So that's been one thing. There's a lot of little bitty things that you don't know and people don't tell you when it comes down to YouTube. Something as simple as setting up your page, working on that has been very challenging, because I have something on the side of my page. I think it's like related channels or something like that. It's not anything that I put on my channel, something that I've been trying to get off, and what they have as related channels is nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. Nothing to do with beauty at all. But I will say that there are some really great YouTubers that are out here that are willing to share some things with you, which is really great. And I learned, you know, just to go out here and to put in a search of what it is that I'm looking for. And I've been able to find, for the most part, the things that I'm searching for, trying to get some clarity on. So for the most part, it's been really a great experience. Like I said, I'm still new to this. I haven't gotten burnt out. I'm enjoying it tremendously. As well as just the aspect of it is relaxing. Something about me, I like to try to stay busy. And so part of me staying busy is it relaxes me, gives me something to do, and it keeps me from just going out here spending money for no reason whatsoever, meaning shopping. But there's a lot that goes into it. I wouldn't trade it. I still like it, still having a good time. I've not seen any of the negative stuff. Thank goodness, fingers crossed. People have been pretty friendly as well as supportive. I'm thinking I would like to do some type of a collaboration with another small YouTuber. I don't know yet. Honestly, I'm not even for certain how that would work. So I guess when it's time for that to happen, that it will happen. All right, so I said before that, you know, I like a challenge. Well, this definitely presents some interesting situations that I have to figure out for myself, such as my recording, because I do all of my recording on my own, as well as my editing. When I say it takes me quite a while to set up just to record, my goodness, it's like an understatement. I have to get my backdrops together. I have to get my lighting just right. I have to get my pictures just right. But like I said in the last video, it's been a lot of fun. I'm still enjoying myself. But it's nothing for the lighthearted. It definitely isn't. And it's so funny because people will say really flip things like, oh my goodness, YouTube is so easy. Oh, people just sit at home. Well, I have a full-time job. So I do this in my spare time, as well as have other responsibilities. So it is a juggling act, but again, I wouldn't trade it. It's something that I really enjoy doing. I like seeing the finishing product of all of my hard work. I really enjoy that. And I think I like the way that this has turned out. I really didn't know what I was going to do and how, well, what I was going to wear actually. Because again, I have errands that I have to run. So I didn't know how I wanted this to look. And by the way, I typically don't wear a full face of makeup daily. It's typically eyeliner, mascara with lip gloss. That's pretty much what I do on a daily basis because I'm in my office really early and I don't have time for a full face. I start my mornings out super early as is. So on days that I want to wear makeup, I have to get up even earlier. And I'm just like, okay. If I want to try out something new before I record it, I will try to wear it to work and see what kind of reaction I get. I did that with some of my hair reviews, some of my natural hairstyles. I wore it to work first to see if I liked it, if I got a positive response. Because if I didn't get a positive response, I did not want to come and show you guys and record it and someone's like, ooh, that's trash. So I do try out some of my things. As you can see, I kind of do things in a reverse order or when I think about it. Because again, I'm still a novice at this. Having fun, but a novice nonetheless. So, all right, you guys, this is my finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please make sure that you take and hit that subscribe button as well as that notification, and leave me comments down below. I promise I do respond to them, as well as give me some ideas on what you would like to see on my channel. And until the next time, bye guys.